Hi, Phyllis here from southernfrugal.com. This morning we were in my dining room, so the acoustics aren't as great in here, but I'm free from the dogs, okay? So I wanted to do a little video on the scissors. These are the scissors I bought at Sally's Beauty Supply for $52. Big mistake. The scissors are great. They work fantastic. Now, I cut my hair down today because I wanted to show you. I cut my hair last night about, I guess, probably 2.5, maybe even 3 inches off the bottom. Let's look at that. All right, so what I do is just go ahead and wash my hair, and then I part it down the middle all the way back down to my neck, pull everything this way, and just clip off the same amount on each side. And actually last night, I just pulled it all together and cut it off, so I knew they were both the same length. Now, my hair in the past, I cut it into some layers, and I'm trying to let those grow out because I use a ponytail more than anything else, and I hope a ponytail never goes out of style because it's the easiest thing to do. My husband does not like my hair up in a bun. When I put it up in a bun, he said, "Oh, you look like an old maid school teacher." He hates it, so if he's not here, I just put it up. But if he's here, I don't, because he always says something. But anyway, back to the scissors. Okay. Here's a tip, and I hope y'all will listen to this, and I really should take my own advice. Before you buy anything like this, look it up on Amazon. And one of the ladies has written in a couple of different comments, and she sent me an inbox, I think probably it was a private email too, talking about the scissors. So she said, let me see if I can get this right now, that buying these scissors, since I only cut like 3 dogs' hair and my husband's hair and then mine sometimes, is like using a cannon to shoot quail. That's what she said. And I think she's probably right. It's really overkill here. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you that they were super sharp, and they just, usually when I cut my hair, like with my sewing scissors, I'm going like that because it's having trouble cutting through the hair. And my husband's hair is a lot coarser than my hair is. So last time I cut his hair, I used these, I used the clippers to cut too, but I used these scissors to cut on top. And I was holding the hair and I was going like that, trying to, it was more like breaking it off than it was cutting it. So that's when I decided I'm getting me some good scissors. Now, to assume that paying a lot for something, you're getting the best quality, is just not always true. Y'all know that. It's just not always true. So anyway, the lady that had written in had looked some stuff up on Amazon, and as soon as I read it, I thought, boy, what was I thinking? I guess I just got so discouraged with all these scissors that didn't work that I'm going to get scissors today. I'm just going to get them today. And I do think these are good scissors, don't get me wrong, but you can get them cheaper than $52. I mean, that's ridiculous for someone that cuts no more hair than I do. Although I do have to trim, the 3 dogs every 6 weeks, and that is a lot because it's their whole body. Even though I use the clipper blades on them, you still have to use scissors, like on the top of the head and on the tail and things like that, and the bottom of the not on the bottom of the feet, but right up above the feet, because the clipper just doesn't do that very well. So, but then she also scared me because these are so sharp. She said, "Be careful you don't cut the dog." And I don't really hardly ever even nick the dog with the trimmers. I try to go slow enough that I don't do that. But it scared me, and so I thought, oh, I'm going to have to go buy another cheap pair of scissors just for the dogs. But anyway, here's to make a long story short. I want to show you this now. I'm going to turn the camera down as far as it'll go. All right, here are my current scissors. Can y'all believe that? And I'll bet you in your house you've got about this many too. These came with the clippers. I used them twice. They're now dull. They don't work. These also came with the previous clippers. They don't work. These are the scissors I got as my sewing scissors. Now I have used these right much and they do work on the sewing, and of course I had to use them on the hair cuts, and they don't work all that well. These little ones came with these. I think I paid about $10 for the two. These were like crafting type scissors. They don't really work. I don't even remember what these came from. They don't work. These are really, really old. Now, they don't work at all on anything but meat. So what I do, if I'm cutting off the skin of a chicken or I'm cutting off any excess fat on meat, I use these, and these. Now these, I put them right in the dishwasher, and we always just open them up and put them on that top rack so it, you know, disinfects all in between the blades. And I want to see if you can see this. See the little X's? My husband just came in and he's fussing at the dogs because all three of them, I heard him, he said all three of them were doing something. So my guess is somebody's torn up some paper in the den while I'm in here. Anyway, you see the little cracks, and this has actually got a little place out of it. That comes from having them in the dishwasher, but I've used these for really several years now. So all four of these scissors you might find in my dishwasher. I use them to open packages with in the kitchen and all of that. Just anything that I need scissors for, I use these in the kitchen, and they work great. These scissors won't even cut paper now. These scissors won't cut paper. These won't cut anything at all. These will still work a little bit, and I haven't tried these on trying to cut material yet because I haven't really made anything, you know, with the sewing machine recently, but my guess is they probably are not going to be sharp enough. So anyway, all these scissors, and then I got these. Now I'm going to reserve these only for cutting hair, and I think that's a smart idea, but I also would like to get some better scissors than these that I got at Walmart, and I'm thinking I can find them on Amazon. So anyway, let me turn the camera back up. Now here's the deal. I'm going to put a link. I'm going to post this video. I mean, it'll be on YouTube, of course, but I'm going to post this on my website under products I recommend, and right below it, I'm going to put, I keep looking up here at my computer, I'm going to put a link for these scissors from Amazon. They're called Utopia Care Professional Barber Razor Edge Cutting Shears. Now, that's what these are, razor edge. So that's what you really want to look for. Now the ones I'm going to post on there are 6.5 inches, which is exactly what these are, and this does fit best in my hand. Little finger goes there, your ring finger, finger, and then of course the thumb there. So when I'm cutting like my husband's hair, I always end up somehow, I don't even know how I do it, but I end up holding the comb also in my hands. I don't even know how I do it. But anyway, I usually drop the comb several times when I'm cutting hair, but I try to keep it in that hand because I use this hand to like pull the hair up and hold it and then cut up across it. Now, have I ever cut my finger with the scissors? Yes. Have I ever cut my finger in here? Yes. Have I ever cut him? Once or twice. Just a little bit. I never cut him much. But I've really learned to go a lot slower. That way I don't cut myself or him. So I'm going to have to be really, really careful with this type of scissor because they're extremely sharp. Now, back to the little icon that I'm going to put on my website. I'm going to put these scissors that are 6.5 inches, and they are razor edge hair cutting scissors. And I'm going to look and find some other type scissors. Now these scissors are $15.99. $52. You see why I should have looked on Amazon first? I really should have, because I'm sure these scissors would have done just fine for no more than I use them. So anyway, if y'all have any comments, oh please, please, please leave them below. on anything you know about the scissors, and or any comments you have concerning this video. So that's it for the scissors, and I will be making other videos on products I recommend. Now, sometimes when I'm recommending stuff, it's because I've used it, okay, and I like it. And that's the way we're going to keep it. I just really am not going to recommend stuff that I don't know anything about. So everything that's on my products I highly recommend, we own and use, and I think they're a good value, except for these. And I don't recommend these, okay? So I do recommend, on Amazon that you would look there. And the similarity is that those are 6.5 inches. They've got the razor edge. They've even got this little thing where you put your little finger, and they've also got the indents where your other fingers go, like that. So anyway, I'll put it on there, and we'll see you next time. I hope this helps you. I have certainly done the cake pans, and I use them, and I highly recommend them, and everything else that's on there, including the fleece spray and all that. All you have to do is click on the link that you see on those pages, and it'll take you straight to Amazon where those particular things are located. And so anyway, we will see you next time, and I've got another video I'm going to do right after this one on a scam that I fell for, okay? I'm just going to tell you what happened. All right, we will see y'all next time.